Hi, I'm William Robinson Jr., also known as B.J. Robinson. I am a music educator here in San Diego, California. I teach primarily voice lessons as well as general music education. I am a performer in plays and musicals and audio dramas. I am a music director as well as a composer, and I host a local TV show all about arts and culture. I am also an adopted, gay, cisgender male of color. I've been out for 14 years. It was about 16 years ago that I started to realize there was something different about my identity. And I remember my first reaction to that was excitement. I thought, there's so much more of me that I don't even know yet and that I can discover. And one of my favorite quotes from Yentl is, the more I live, the more I learn. The more I learn, the more I realize, the less I know. And the first feeling with all of it was something of excitement and happiness. And then very quickly it turned into fear and worry because I was scared that this new realization would change everything else about me. I was a very active and sociable kid. I had a mix of friends and associates, but people to hang out with. I could social butterfly it at lunchtime all the time. I was class president for a number of years, and in the blood drive committee, and marching band, and jazz band, and show choir, and concert choir. And I was still terrified of telling anyone that I was gay, because I felt like they would all judge me differently and that I could lose everything I had going for me at the time. And so I hid it for a couple of years, while still being teased about it almost daily by others, being called gay, being called a faggot, having it written on my locker, having stickers put on my book bags and in my chairs in class, and kind of just dealt with it. And then I came out the night after graduation, senior year, because I knew I was done with the high school, and I was ready for something else. And I'm glad I waited, because that next day, everything did change a little bit. Before cyberbullying was called cyberbullying, my MySpace was riddled with all kinds of terrible things, as well as my LiveJournal, because that was still a thing at the time. And I would not accept many friends on Facebook. It was kind of a goal of leave my town behind and try and start anew when I go to college in northern New Jersey, being raised in South Jersey. And I went to college and kind of said, I need to not worry about any of this. I need to not worry about trying to redefine who I am, and I need to just figure out how to be happy with who I am. And I stopped worrying about my sexuality, and I got away from most of the people who I felt weren't ready to accept me for who I actually was. And I focused in on my music, and I said I was in a career with my music for a long time, through college and beyond. And after college, moving to San Diego in 2009 and being out here for 10 years, I'm at a point where I'm so happy with who I am. It's not a problem ever. It's such a great strength to know that I'm me, and I'm different, and I do things a little weird from others, and I may not speak exactly the same way as others, or look like others, or love like others, but I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm helping others with what I'm doing, and I'm helping myself. I didn't know what it would mean to be able to say it gets better, and that felt like such a weird line to hear for a long time. But I can happily say it does get better. It's been better for me for a long time, being who I am, being out and proud and loud about it, and getting to live every day the way I want to, and hopefully be an example for others and help others. And I like to think that I have done that. I like to think that I am capable of continuing to do that. That's why I was really excited to get to make this message this morning. Happy National Coming Out Day to everyone out there, everyone who is out, and everyone who still is yet to come out. Time's on your side. You take every day at whatever pace you need to. Always know that as lonely as you might feel, as down as you might feel, you're not alone. And the more you can learn to just trust in yourself to begin with, the sooner you will find out just how well connected and supported you are in this big, beautiful world. It is a crazy world, and it is a scary world, but it is still beautiful, and there's so much love and hope in it. And we have that within us, and we can keep spreading it and keep building other people up and bringing other people up with it. So that's what we got to do. We have to know it does get better. I'm here to tell you, if I could tell myself 14 years ago, it does get better. It will get better. It's already better now than it ever was before, and it's only going to keep on that trend. We just have to keep believing and keep fighting and keep loving.